Everybody. Hey, Simplero fam. How are y'all doing? It's me, Calvin Corelli, founder and CEO of Simplero. Cheers. Have a sip of the tea. All right. Feeling good this morning. I did my Puffy warm-up. 20 minutes. I can't wait to bring that program to you guys, by the way. So I'm working with Bank, the founder, to have it done in English and be able to market that training program in the US. Really exciting. I don't know when it's going to happen. It might take a little bit. He needs to re-record some stuff. But I'm very, very excited about that. And then I went for a swim, 100 laps in 35 minutes. Felt pretty good, all freestyle. I can't do swimming these days anymore without thinking about that swim that I did with Richard Branson between his two islands in the Caribbean. That was pretty slick. That was really fun. I felt pretty proud of where I've come in terms of fitness when I did that. So that was super fun. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about systems and spirituality. So that's kind of our new motto. I don't know that those words are what we're going to end up with. I like that I think it's called an alliteration. Like they both start with the same letter, S, systems and spirituality. Other S words are like software, sales, strategy. I think there's one more I forget right now that we thought of at least. Nomi thought like practicality and spirituality. I feel like that's a little bit of a mouthful. Practicality and spirituality. Systems and spirituality kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit easier. But the whole point is, right, that you can do the systems, or like, let me put it this way. So you can do the money part and the marketing part and all that and do that very well. But if there's a lack of meaning, of purpose, of love behind it, then it kind of becomes meaningless, right? If it doesn't feel like it's deeply aligned with the essence of who you are, the core of your being, then what's the point, right? So that's why spirituality is really important. That's what spirituality means to me, is that alignment with your inner truth, with the core of who you are, with your spiritual truth, and love and purpose and all those things, right? That piece is really important, because otherwise you can make all the money in the world, but you're never going to feel good. You're never going to feel satisfied. You're never going to feel fulfilled. And you're never really going to connect with your audience in that deep way that really nourishes you and them, right? So the spiritual piece is very important. But if all you got is a spiritual piece and you're feeling a lot and visualizing and intuiting and all that stuff, but your systems are lacking, then it's not really going to work either, right? You're not going to be making a lot of money. You're not going to be touching a lot of people's lives. It's like you need the systems to get it out there, right? And I love systems, right? When we were going to find a really good developer, instead of saying, okay, let's find a developer, we were like, let's create a system to consistently bring in high quality developers. So we put together that system. We immediately found 3 really good developers, and 2 of them jumped. 2 of them, one ghosted us and the other turned out to be not a great fit, and he ended up leaving us, right? But thankfully we had a system that would consistently bring in great developers. So we were able to pretty quickly find 2 more. So now we have 3 really great developers, right? And we know that anytime that we need more developers, which is hopefully going to happen pretty soon, I want to add 3 more as soon as we possibly can, then we've got the system in place, right? So systems are really important marketing systems, hiring systems, delivery systems, all of those. And I love systems. I love creating systems that just work and that just take minimal effort to work. And here's the spiritual piece comes in again, because you want to create systems that are really aligned with who you are. So the way that we created our developer recruiting system is we put out an ad that's very much us, and that's very different from what everybody else does in the marketplace, right? And then our vetting process or screening process is one that, again, is very much us and very much on brand and very different from what everybody else is doing. And it's something that's very easy for us to maintain. So I designed it so that it would be easy for me to do the screening. Now I don't even need to do the screening anymore. So we may tweak it so that it's really easy for Joshua, whoever else ends up doing that screening, to do that screening down the line, right? So, but that's the point. You want to create systems. You want to create systems. Systems are much more, much better than like goals, right? Like if you want to lose weight or you want to create an incredible business or whatever it is, right? Like having a goal is one thing, but what's better is to not focus that much on the goal as a goal. I love having vision, and that we can talk about that in a second. But to really say, what kind of system do I need to put in place to lose weight? Well, I need to exercise, maybe. Well, the exercise is actually not super critical to losing weight, but it's helpful because it's going to make you feel good. And two, and look good too. And two, you're eating, right? So what is my system for eating consistently what I need to be eating to be losing weight, right? What is that? And what systems do I need in place to make that easy for me to maintain, even say when I'm traveling? And one of the answers could obviously be Body Meal. I don't have a Body Meal handy, but again, I'm going to be selling Body Meal America, which I'm really excited about. So, systems are critical. Spirituality is critical. So those two things together is really, it's kind of what we've always been about here at Simplero. It's kind of what I've been about for a long time. And so we're really putting that together now and saying that's the key. That's the essence. Okay. So, that's, I think that's my point, honestly. Systems and spirituality. So we're going to put together some really cool material for you guys that helps you sort all of the stuff out, systems and spirituality. There's going to be more about that, but I just wanted to share that right now. Super excited about it. I'm going to be talking about that. So I want to get out speaking in public in a lot of places. So if you know places that would be great stages for me to speak on, where I'm going to be talking about that, systems and spirituality and the importance of both. That would be the core of what I'd be talking about. So if you're familiar with places, then please do let me know and introduce and, reach out, calvin@simplero.com. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. I think you can also find my phone number out there fairly easily, but don't call because I don't pick up the phone because I get 99% robo spam calls. So, email me, calvin@simplero.com. It goes straight to me. There's no filter. So, I think that's it. So what are you doing for systems and spirituality, right? What specifically are you doing in the area of systems and spirituality, and how can you do even better? How can you dive deeper into the spiritual side? So I mentioned the vision versus the goal setting. So I'm a big believer in like having a vision for where I want my business to get to. And then working diligently toward it. But like that vision is like, I gotta really feel it and believe it and feel it in my body and be like, yes, I can just feel this happening. This is real. Like I can imagine myself, living that life, doing that, the business, the speaking, whatever it is for you, right? Like really imagine it like happening. You're on stage or you're seeing all those sales roll in or all these students in your course that you're interacting with or whatever it is, right? So really feel it and believe it. And once you can really feel it and believe it, then the making it happen, the happening of it becomes super easy. You still have to do the work. You have to put in the effort. But when you really believe in it and it's something that you're really passionate or you really care about, then the work doesn't feel like work. You just do the things that you love to do and that excite you, and you're learning, you're growing and all these things. So that's the key. Visualize it. really, really feel it, really believe it, like know it's yours and feel that gratitude for it to be yours. And then get to work every day, just, making it happen every single day, no matter what happens, no matter how you feel, no matter, like, just get down to it. The discipline, that's part of that. You can say that the spirituality is the feminine energy, right? And the systems are the masculine energy, and like really combining the two. And part of the masculine is also discipline, right? Part of a system is discipline, that you keep working it, right? So if it's your exercise routine, you just do it every day. You show up and you're like, oh, I don't feel like it. And you just show up anyway and you just get going. You don't even think about like the hour and a half of workout ahead of you. You just think about the next thing that the next movement, the next rep, not even the next set, but just the next rep. That's all you think about. You're just there in the moment with what you're doing right now. And then, before you know it, you've done the thing. You've done your exercise. You're done, right? So, that's what I got for you today. I love you, and we'll talk soon. Bye.